Hey guys, good morning. Happy Thursday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and early. Not really. I'm running late today. It's 8 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I got an interesting video today. It's going to be a little short, but stick with me to the end. All right, I was thinking about this. What if I was an historian looking back and writing about this cult of personality, this person? If I was, a historian trying to document. All right, and about this cult of personality. And how do you explain that cult of personality? Now, like I said, stick with me to the end of this video. All right, let me just start at the beginning. Okay, if I was to describe this person, this cult of personality, I'd have to start with physically. Physically, he's an impressive man. Tall, commanding presence, right? 6'2", 6'3", tall. And you could see that height, that commanding presence in the videos he makes, but I'll get to the videos in a second. He comes across as manly. I think that I gotta say that first. Like I said, if I was a historian looking back, he's had multiple marriages, which is just part of this macho mystique thing. I would guess that women are attracted to this. The old and I don't know how to describe it, the word for this, but the old fashioned. The people that believe in old-fashioned values, a traditional role of man or women, probably find this cult of personality. They probably find him extremely attractive. This guy had multiple marriages, but again, this is just part of that's acceptable in this world. A couple sons, that's definitely part of it. A couple macho, upstanding, macho sons to follow in his footsteps, to carry on his name. That's definitely part of this mystique. Very attractive daughter or two. I think that gives the adds to the vision of the family, the traditional family unit. Another attractive thing. Came from a wealthy family involved in construction. Construction is a business too, a macho business. Plus, all through history, construction was an important part of our world. Building homes has existed. It's one of the oldest professions, but it's a very manly, upstanding profession. Construction, as is dealing with money. Now he has went to school for a master's in business administration, so that adds to it. Very good with money. Okay, that's another. We'll put that on the list. He seems to fight for the little man against the forces of evil. I think that's how I would put it if I was a historian. Fighting against not just evil, but the greatest evil on the planet. Just pure evil. And this is the champion, the man who speaks the truth that can fight against this. And he uses social media and videos to reach out to people, to connect with people, and he gets their dedication through this medium. He's got ties with different countries, so he's a worldwide figure. Very strong, extremely strong religious values. I'd have to add that in there. Willing to fight and die for his values, or at the very least to have other people do it. But he's gives off that presence. He is in the right, and he will fight for the downtrodden against evil. That's part of it. When it comes to politicians, I think they if I was a historian, I'd say they went along with whatever he said, because I think they fear the people. He commands such a presence. I don't know if politicians actually like him. They were probably jealous of his ability to connect with people. Honestly, if I was a historian looking back, I mean, they probably almost have a Judas in there. That people that are jealous of him, but won't say one bad word against him, because it'd be the end of them. It'd be the end of their careers and everything if they did. The army and police, probably the same way. He supports them in as much as they support him. It's more or less a mutual power sharing situation, I think. It's almost, you know, as long as the police and military did what he said and didn't betray him, they had his backing, and that gave them power, you know, more money, more influence. He gets lots of financial backing from a lot of wealth around the world. Let's see what else. But I think the biggest thing is his ability to fight for the people that feel like they were wronged, that something has been taken away from them, that this great evil is going to take over the world, and these good people are going to be just run over and forgotten about. Let's see, I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. Yeah, if I was a historian describing OBL from Pakistan, the guy with the beard, remember him? OBL? Why? Who'd you think I was talking about? Yeah, I was talking about OBL. I can't say his name here. And of course, he's no longer with us due to SEAL Team 6. But I was thinking, if I was a historian describing him, he sounded a little bit like somebody else. The reason I came up with this video is because just today on the news, there's a couple stories about domestic terrorism being the biggest problem in the country right now. Not the biggest threat. Not outside people. Inside. Americans against Americans is the biggest threat. Not people like OBL anymore. Can you imagine that? And I heard a story about a man in California with pipe devices being caught too, and the extremism tied into all this. And I started thinking about this, and I was wondering how these people see themselves, and I saw the connection there between the people that followed OBL and the people, some of these extremists, these extremists that followed Donald Trump. And there's a lot of similarities, and that was just off the top of my head. All right, I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a good Thursday.